It's about that time. Assemble and talk. No cap. It's a civil war. You thinking you worthy. You feeling like dog. Smash that like button like Hulk, yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here once again. If you're new to the channel, if you're not, this is Assemble Time. We are the Assemblers. I'm Sluggy.
Blemo.
Dot.
We are back. Smash the like button like Hulk, She-Hulk, Red Hulk.
Scar.
Abomination.
Ah.
The whole ages of Smash.
Yeah.
Alright, so I wanted to start off something with
What we doing today? Yeah.
By the way, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Assemble Time.
Yes. You gonna put it in, you gonna finesse it, put it under there. So
When we clicking on the top, we're not tickers, we're talkers now.
The man spoke. The man spoke.
So I remember a couple weeks back I ran across a theory that I heard. You're like, I wasn't feeling it about the whole Doomsday, Robert Downey Jr. Doom thing, right? I remember the one I told you at that time. It was there was two theories people was floating around, right? There was one that the obvious is the obvious. Oh, is he a variant of
alternate?
Right, whatever.
Yeah.
He's a variant of is Doom. Robert Downey Jr.'s Doom is a variant of Ironmans, Tony Stark. Blah, blah, blah. That was kind of obvious that people was running with off rip. Then I ran across one by y'all that y'all said ill for. Y'all just didn't like it. It was the whole, what if Tony Stark was never Tony Stark? He was actually Doom but got adopted, like in the comics, right? And y'all was like, nah, right? Whatever. Well, I think you said that for
Yes.
sure. I don't know about that.
OD was not fun of that.
Yeah, nah.
But
I recall.
But I came across a video that some presented a theory that I'd never pondered. My mind didn't click in those ways. And I liked it. I was like, if that's what they doing, I like that one the most out of everything I heard so far. All the theories of how he can be Doom. And why he looks the same, right? Because that's the biggest thing.
Okay, explain. I'm listening.
So, we seen Multiverse of Madness. We seen Agatha. Wow, what's the correlations? Like, why? Like, so far apart. There was two things that happened in both of those movies and shows that the theory runs on. So when Multiverse of Madness, my son Doctor Strange, my son was, and Wanda was using the Darkhold to dreamwalk.
Right?
Right?
That's when they was like jumping in the bodies and all that.
Bodies of variants
of themselves.
I think I know what you're getting at,
right?
and that would be dope.
But they did it in two different ways at one point.
I explained it in the chat. My bad.
No, of course. That's great. Wanda did it in a way that was...
I explained it myself.
Wanda did it in a way that was jumping into the variants, dreamwalking, what dreamwalking is supposed to be.
Yeah. She was
Dr.
doing like
Strange,
legally type
yeah,
stuff.
legally. Doctor Strange did it illegally in the movie. And remember, his variant wife, or ex-John, Christine.
Christine.
Right?
Notebook.
That's her name?
Amy Adams.
No. Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams, excuse me.
So she asked him, like, yeah.
Amy Adams is Lois Lane?
Yeah. So she asked him, like, yeah, but don't you need
A variant of you.
Of you alive?
I had their body they had buried in the beginning.
He says, who says they have to be alive?
Alive, right.
Right? So that's his key points. That means something. Still a variant, though. So that means Doom is a variant of Tony Stark some way. We already discussed that with the first two theories, like, or one of them, right? Like, he's a variant of him, the first theory. Maybe he's not a variant of him. Now this way Agatha comes along to show. What Son was saying. This is not me at all. This is what a video I seen online. I was like, I like this. If that's what the Russo brothers was talking about, where they was like, that's the story you have to tell, great. So in Agatha, Billy, the hex closes, Billy dies, right? The kids go into non-existence, right? The fake kids. But their souls was real. When that happens, we seen in Agatha, Billy Kaplan, parents crash the car, Billy dies, immediately, that's the same time the hex was closing, his soul jumped into that body, right?
Right.
It was controlled, he just didn't know he was doing that purposely. But it was a control thing. It wasn't like the universe just sent your soul to this body. Nah, he has chaos
He did
magic.
So
He did. He just didn't know how he did it.
Subconsciously.
It was
did it.
subconscious
Yeah, he
because
subconsciously
he's that
did it, yes.
powerful. Period.
yes,
But it happened. So that was not a variant of himself. He jumped into another body. So the theory I heard was, someone was like, "What if Doom died in another universe? Victor Von Doom looks differently, and he dreamwalks, takes over Billy Kaplan way, the body."
Tony Stark.
Tony Stark wants Endgame end. And now he stops it right there. He was like, the reason I say that is because the Russo brothers recently came out and said, they've been giving little like drops here and there for stuff when they do interviews. They don't give too much, but they give at least more info every time. And they was like, we can't tell you why he looks like Tony Stark because that's directly tied into the movie. Tony Stark's death, in another interview, right?
I seen that.
Exactly, so you concur. In another interview, they said Tony Stark's death in Endgame ties directly to...
Is he not just... We didn't just book Robert Downey Jr.
For no
as
reason.
Dr. Doom because we fuck with Robert Downey Jr. as an actor.
They wrote it in some
It's a
story.
reason that he looks like Tony Stark and all, yes.
And then they went on to say his death in Endgame has directly something to do with why. he
Yes,
did
I seen
That's
that, yes.
So taking
Keyword
in,
being deaf.
yeah, exactly. So taking in all of that, someone was basically trying to say, I'm pretty sure y'all see what I'm getting at here. Doom died in another universe.
And it's
As soon as Tony died in Endgame, my son like took over that body once they buried him or whatever they did with him, and
he's
basically
he's a magician.
yeah, exactly. So he's basically doing what Billy
If you do
Kaplan
magic,
did.
right? If you do magic by technicality, right? You're a magician.
He's an alchemist.
I know it
but
just sound mad funny to call niggas a magician.
Yeah, it just sound wild. It's just
I know, but it's like it sound like you're a fucking.
He's a-
You're a joke.
Yeah, like you're a magician. Like
He's
Might
a
be a clown.
I'm a clown. I'm a clown.
he's an alchemist.
So look, let me finish this before we get into anything else. So basically, the reason I say
Science.
both point of views of bringing the Doctor Strange shit and the Billy Kaplan shit is because Billy Kaplan shit is more of the forefront of what Doom Prop was saying with his theory. Like, son hijacked Tony's body once it died. It has nothing to do with variants. But also the Doctor Strange part when he was like, who said it has to be alive? And he went into Zombie Strange, right? So he's saying, and then anybody that knows Doom's whole reason why he wears a mask, you know why?
Because it's burnt.
His face is
Yeah,
disfigured.
shit, fuck up.
Tony's face, y'all remember how it looked at the end of Endgame? Some shit was disfigured. So with the Russo saying what they said, some presenting these kind of breadcrumbs left in the MCU. Not saying they did that. That was now retconned with the new writers of being Doomsday and Secret Wars. But you know what? This probably would make sense if we say he's not a variant of him. It's just his soul decided to hijack a body. He hijacked Tony Stark's because he realized the importance of that body could be and how much he could get done in it. And it's a form of dream walking and what Billy Kaplan did with the whole magic thing. And the reason why he might wear a mask is because Doom in the comics was scared to show his face, embarrassed. And Tony's face looked fucked up at the end of, excuse my language, messed up at the end of Endgame. And he hijacks his body. So no, Doom is not a variant of Tony Stark's. The reason why we're going to get explained why he looks like him in this new movie and the Avengers are going to question this. It's just because he literally hijacked his dead body and the shit is decomposing, or at least decomposed, and maybe after he takes over the body, it's not further decomposing. It just has already... It already has the effect to it. It already has what the damage done to it.
Yeah.
But that is the theory, the end of it. And when I heard that, that was just so what I did not think of. And I was like, and off of everything they've been saying in interviews.
In my opinion, you know what I think of that? That would suck.
Nah.
Hell yeah.
That's good, bro.
That would suck. No, that's
suck.
That's good work, bro.
just the best. Oh, that's
It's
the
no
best out of the three.
Yeah, because there's no connection personally. It's not that he's a variant. It's not that this nigga was adopted when he was young and he was always Doom and not Tony.
It's not belittling. It's not belittling
He just literally
his role as
hijacked
Iron
the body,
Man at
bro.
all.
He just hijacked the body after Endgame and been off radar, and nobody knows this because who's checking the body after it's buried. I like
then where? See, this is where I don't like it. Because where is like, we still need an actual Victor Von Doom, right?
his body died in his
That
universe.
sucks. It sucks to me. Like that sucks.
All right, of course.
That
All right,
sucks.
of course. That's
Like,
not the problem.
right there, right there.
No, but that's not the.
Like that right there.
I think the cusp is this, bro. It's what we do actually know is that Robert Downey Jr. is Doom, and he looks identical to Tony Stark. We need some explanation for that. That's what I'm getting at.
We have to get from A to B.
Why he looks like that? That's what I'm talking about. And I know what you're saying. That, of course, who is Doom though? How he looks in his reality? That's another thing to explore. We understand. Y'all already jumped out the window. You expressed that multiple times. Now that time passed.
So what would be?
And who's to hold
What
on?
would be your preference and how?
That's explained.
Yes. What's your personal preference?
I did not know that I loved that until I heard that. I want that one the most.
Right.
Because there's nothing else that came across my head throughout the time. You know, I'm thinking of other scenarios, and it's hard to think of something you don't know, like you don't think of.
And how about you? What do you think is what's your personal preference?
Well,
like
I was-
how we explain Robert Downey Jr. as Doom.
I mean, so far out of the 3 theories we heard,
No. What is your personal preference? Like, what do you think?
No, I'm not mad at that at all. I just think that's fire.
You know what it is? So I know you're asking is like, but besides those, what you think? How should
What do
we
you
explain?
think?
But it's hard to come up with something when you just don't know, and you only can get theories that's presented in front of you because now that's clouds your mind. So it's like I can't think of my own thing.
And
I'm not clever enough right now to say I want it this way.
And
I'm
you,
not trying to,
But we got 3 examples in front of us, and that's what we're going off of. That's what we're saying. Like, if it's gonna be anything,
gonna be one
that's
of those
making the
3.
most sense to me. I ain't gonna lie.
And
Think about it.
you
When you heard, all of us heard off rip, he's a variant of Tony Stark. Everyone assumed that. He's just a variant of him. It's kind of a cop-out, and we know it like that. Cool, but it sounds like, realistically, but
that's
it's
the
like,
only thing that he
damn.
has to be, though. Like, because.
But you don't think, like.
that thing has to be a variant, right? But they have to explain, right?
No, that's a fact.
And that's what you're
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
They have to explain it.
but that would, at least me personally, I would not enjoy that.
Which
like
one?
If they explained it like,
That he's a variant?
no, don't think he's a variant. That,
That the shit I think.
like yeah, it's just like.
But out of the 3.
Because it's like,
All right, I'm asking you this.
all right. Right now, break it down. What are the 3 options?
He's a variant. That's it.
Boom.
Just how Loki was an alligator in one universe,
Boom.
he looked different.
All right.
He's a variant.
Option 1. What's option 2?
Tony was
Stark
always
was-
Victor Von Doom.
He was always Victor Von Doom, but was adopted or ripped by the Starks.
The
at the
actual
comics.
Tony that we know from our universe.
From 616 MCU, he just was adopted. His real parents aren't Maria and Howard
Okay.
Stark. He was
Cool.
adopted. His original
And
is
it was
Victor
number
Von
3?
Doom. It's the shit I just
Dreamwalking.
explained with him
Wait,
dreamwalking,
Dreamwalking
basically.
and all that. Boom.
Quote unquote, yes.
All right. So the worst one to me is the second one.
I know you. That's when you didn't like this.
That
Ill
shit-
last time. Yes, I know you really
that
didn't like
shit-
that one.
That shit don't even get that shit out of here. Now, I'm still not fond of the whole the the dream walking shit and all that. Like, I
You
mean,
don't think that's a little more creative than the other 2, though?
I guess it's like
Not only is it
it's not
creative,
about creative, bro. It's not about creative. But I want it to be like.
it fits into the words connect because they.
It fits. You can make it fit, but
I'm
it's
talking
not,
about the
it's-
MCU overall.
I
They
don't
added
think- I
in
don't
2
think-
other things.
I just don't. I'm honest opinion. I just don't think that's good. I don't think it's good.
All right, that's the difference.
I don't think it's
But since we've
good.
seen me and you, at
'Cause
least-
I don't want to see, bro.
I think you hung
My
up
whole-
on the fact that we're not getting an original Victor Von Doom.
Yeah, I think everything, no
Yes,
matter how
that-
But also, hear me out though.
So
Hear me
that-
out though.
That
Has there never been? Has there never been?
Also, right?
Has
That
it-
also, on top of the fact that you're bringing back
Oh, well.
the biggest MCU.
Hold on, where's your mic, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see it was covered. I'm like,
On-
you didn't
Has and
Heavy duty.
has there never?
On top.
Hold on, Blem. Has there never
Yeah.
been? Has there never been a movie where 2 actors play the same character? So
And-
what if has there never been a movie where 2 actors play the same character, past tense and present tense?
Oh, like a younger version, older version.
What if?
That's not what's-
What
That's not
if
the same-
you don't know that? They announced that Tony Stark is playing Victor Von Doom, right? We don't know if
bro,
the movie's
listen,
gonna
right?
show past Victor Von Doom setting up his soul getting
Oh, I see what you're saying.
If he looked like Tony,
wait, hold
no
on.
if he looked
A
like
a whole
Tony,
nother
I
actor
think
playing
you
the
was-
original Victor Von Doom, setting up him
Ah,
getting
he
into
jumped
Tony's
into-
body in the first 15 minutes of the
rolling.
movie.
I'm rolling. I hear
Let's
it.
say they showed
I would not prefer that. I would not
John
like that.
Hamm.
You know why?
They say they show John Hamm being Victor Von Doom.
I don't know what was good with him and
No,
John Hamm today.
we spoke about
You
him
know,
once earlier.
I know. I didn't say it on camera. Like, I didn't make shit on her. He don't. But yeah, he wasn't here for that part either. John Hamm is Mad Men, son from Bridesmaids.
The Scottish
He didn't
dude.
ever see Bridesmaids, so he didn't get. I know
The Scottish dude.
No, the asshole nigga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, but that guy.
So you want me to call you an Uber?
You seen that? This you say?
You're supposed to call me out and be like,
Hey,
right
no.
here.
First of all, yo, I thought you was like trolling me the whole
no,
time.
all we doing is working on acting from here on out.
Chops. My chops is here. Feel me? Like I've always been an actor. But nah, but genuinely, right? Like my whole thing is right. Yes, that is number one. You don't waste the character of Victor Von Doom like that, right? But listen, right? And then on top of that too,
It's right.
you don't waste Robert Downey Jr.
So that's the problem here, bro.
to bring him as
No, but here, what Dot is saying is, it sounds like your problem is already, it's nothing they could do. It's already ruined for you. Because that's already ruined by doing that move.
I want to say it's already ruined.
So there's no way that they can make that up to you by showing why it makes sense.
I want to say, I'm not saying like that. I'm not saying like, oh, nah, yo, listen, nah, that shit's excommunicado.
No, not excommunicado, but it just it takes away because there's no way they can make that make sense to you.
No, I'm not saying that. Maybe, look, I hope they do like that ass, like, cause I know I got mad faith in Marvel. Come on, I love it here. Like, I know they're gonna like do some shit that I'm like, they're gonna do the Captain America flame on, like, but I just don't like the fact that
it's Robert Downey Jr.
as Doom. Like,
I know, and that's what he's telling you. He's saying, like,
you're getting too hung up on the fact that
So no matter what,
it doesn't matter how it's done.
But
You're just gonna be upset regardless.
No matter what has happened, you're still not gonna be satisfied. At least not upset.
No, I want to say that. No,
satisfied.
cause I ain't gonna lie, cause the movie will come out,
So
and
look,
I'm
but
gonna watch it, and I'll probably.
So is that
away.
not them
That's
meeting
what
you
I'm saying.
halfway? Them giving Dr. Victor Von Doom, an original
a
actor,
different actor,
just him in the past,
and setting
before he becomes Tony Stark.
Before he dreamwalks.
Robert Downey, before he dreamwalks into Robert Downey.
Dreamwalks is a different actor. He's showing you that he looked different.
I would not enjoy that.
Is there any way in your head that might satisfy you then of how they can explain that? Because that's what it sounds to us. It sounds like there's no.
The only way I can be satisfied, right? Because this is how. Because you know this is my thing, right? This is how I interpret it, right? Like it's like if they doing Doom, right? And they got Robert Downey Jr. as Doom, right? He don't got too many movies as Doom, right? At least I'm interpreting it like he not gonna do.
There's probably 4 most in between, Dooms and sequels.
This might be his only Doom movie. So let me ask you a question.
So what do we? So now,
hold on. But let me ask you that question. Reverse.
Can I just finish? Can I just finish, please? Just so right. So now this is all we're gonna get from Doom right now, right? And now you give me Robert Downey Jr. You giving me Iron Man. So now you gotta explain that, right? Because how Iron Man looked like Dr. Doom, right? Because I don't go fuck if you never watched the movie. You know Iron Man, and you know Robert Downey Jr. played Iron Man.
You know that,
right?
Everyone knows that.
So you need to know why is he that guy. So now you gotta give me a whole explanation for that, right? I need context.
But that's what we're asking you. Well, I'm asking you.
So for what's only thing that's gonna be good for me, honestly, is that if I know that we get Doom, we get a new Doom.
That's the only way then.
Yes.
So if they don't do that, this is still not ever valid to you.
I'm not gonna say
there's no way it can even make sense to you. That's
I'm
what
not
it
gonna
sounds
say
like.
the movie not gonna be good. I'm not gonna say the movie gonna be trash.
No, we're not saying that. Not the movie itself.
I'm not gonna fuck with it.
The
I'm not
move.
gonna say I'm fuck with.
No, the move.
Yeah, I would not.
So no matter what theory or
bro,
even when it comes out presented to you, you're not even open to it no more.
I don't want Robert.
It bothers you that much now that you not even open to it.
I don't want Robert Downey to be Doom because he's already Iron Man, and it's not. And again, you can do like any version y'all broke it down. I would not like none of those, bro.
So you see what we're saying here
yes,
now.
I would not like none of those.
It's over then. And no matter what theory's presented in front of you, you're just still not jacking it.
Nah.
Yeah.
Unless he's not going to be Doom in the next one, you're not satisfied.
I would not be okay with that, no.
So, Prob, hear me
Not
out.
satisfied. I might like the movie. I might love the movie.
But no, the
Like,
movie's
when
not it. It's about the decision of him being that character.
Because to me that's not.
So
it,
so
bro.
so hear
To me,
this.
that's not
So hear
it.
this. Us saying.
That's not it.
So me presenting the theory I heard that is not mine. I said it. Y'all heard it. Y'all liked it, right? And I know people are different.
No,
but
I could be in a minority right in
what
this
I'm saying is
situation
this.
right now.
What I'm saying is this. He took it with the grain of salt of like, of course, we not saying this is real, but out of everything I heard so far, he's okay with it being that because that's actually in his head the most creative what he heard so far. And that's what I liked about it. I thought that was the most creative out of the 3 theories we heard so far. I thought that was the most creative, and wow, I didn't think of that neither, and not just because I didn't think of that.
I was like,
that's dope, bro. Like I thought that was cool.
Especially like, damn, wow, you just.
Or like at least y'all trying.
Yeah,
At least y'all trying to make it really make sense without it being corny neither.
I mean, that's the least they could do.
Of course,
yeah,
right? Exactly.
That's the least you could do.
But you're already
that's how I
checked
feel
out.
right
But
now,
you're already
like,
checked out, so you're not even hearing it out. Like, not that you're not hearing it out.
I'm
You're
with
hearing
it,
what
like,
I'm saying.
Bro, I'm not gonna sit here and say like, yo, when the shit do come out, I'm not gonna fuck with.
No, we're not. Yeah.
Fuck with Son
as
Doom because.
But it's just
how
still
I feel.
yeah.
Cause I got bad faith in Robert Downey. Like I know, I got faith that there's something there. They have a plan. They have a plan. They have a plan in mind. Then you don't cast
him as him for no reason.
You don't cast your biggest actor in Marvel history, right?
In your franchise history. Fuck
MCU
Marvel,
history,
right? But any history of a franchise, right?
You don't cast that guy that you killed off.
Yes.
Robert Downey Jr.
For no reason.
For your next big guy.
Yeah.
For your next biggest.
Gotta be a reason.
Your next biggest villain. There's something there. So I have mad faith that there's gonna be something good here.
So what I'm asking you is this. Honestly speaking,
don't like.
No.
I just.
There's nothing that's gonna be presented until it happens that you could be like.
Yes.
And then judge that
it
one.
might happen.
And then judge that
yes,
one.
For me,
Yes.
as far as like I could think of, like
there's
right
nothing
now,
right now that's gonna.
I don't know, bro. Cause I just don't.
But
Like,
I'm not
I don't even like the fact that.
It happens.
It's him.
Nah, no, that's what we getting at. We already can tell that that's when you're checking out at.
Like,
so you're not intaking.
Even if you love him as Victor Von Doom,
You're
you're
not
gonna
even
hate that you
intaking-
love it.
That's what he's saying. Yeah.
yeah.
Even if
I
you
would say that, but I might
even
love
if Son
it.
Chop.
Once he
But the
bodies
reasoning
it
why.
as Von Doom,
You
I'm
like-
gonna love it. I'm like, oh nah.
So what I'm
somebody,
asking you is this: you accepting that? No, I could like that he chops when he does it.
Until I see
But the
it.
reason that it happened, I'm not fucking with it because it doesn't make no sense to me.
Until I see it that he does his work.
So
and
we
then
understand that
I'm gonna be
part.
like, nah, he bodied this. I'm like, you know
It's
what?
not the performance.
I take
it's
everything
the reasoning
back.
that it happened.
But for right now, nah, I don't.
It's not the performance that you're not
It's
open to.
No.
It's the reasoning it
I
happened.
know he gonna cook. Come
But it's the
on.
reasoning it's happening that you're
Yeah,
just
like,
closed off
I
to
got-
now.
It's crazy, right?
If he
Because
was never Iron Man.
It's not the point. The point is you
that-
already know
that-
that.
that is
and
everything.
it's bothering you.
Yes.
So what we
like,
actually presented to you.
I don't want to vary, bro.
Look,
like,
so what we presented to you is like we already got from you as a listener and as a friend. You're not jacking that part. That's what we've been explaining for the last 8 minutes. You're not jacking the part that they did that. Period. It's gonna be hard for me to explain to you that that's jackable. We get that part.
Okay.
As far as his performance, that's something different you are open to. I can see that in you. He might chop the fuck up and be better than he did in Iron Man. Who knows? Nothing's impossible.
Chopsticks.
Yes. But what we saying is, out of the 3,
Chopsticks, by the way. That's good.
Chopsticks is great.
That's off the top.
Yo, that's off the top these days?
That's off the top these days.
Yo, chopsticks?
Chopsticks. When somebody got
Hey.
chops.
How old is
Like,
that?
them niggas got chops.
You know, when I cook, chopsticks.
It's over. Chopsticks is over
Oh,
there.
great. You don't even know
When
how to
somebody
hold
can
chopsticks.
act, they got chopsticks.
I do know how to use
Nah,
chopsticks.
everybody here, you really know how to hold
No,
chopsticks
no,
better than all
right.
of us. Nah, I know.
Anybody.
Yeah, that's why I gotta troll them first before I get my rocks off. But, so what we...
No more chops.
You know
Chopsticks now. I'm using that. Niggas don't got chops no more. They got chopsticks.
I presented this to y'all with also in mind of the other 2 theories that we also done spoke about on the pod, the other 2 theories, and not in taking it as in, you know, it's funny. It's not. That's literally not the least of the 3 we heard. I actually like that. It seemed like not like that forefront of the 3 we heard. We heard the reasoning why you're not even accepting nothing right now with that is because the casting choice. It has nothing to do with how his performance might be.
No, it's crazy because I'm halfway there with you too.
But,
Like, am I?
but we actually
Chat.
I think-
Chat, please. Just let us know, like.
I think
Because maybe I am bugging a little bit, but I know it's something there. What I'm saying.
I think me presenting it and I'm only presenting it in a 3-door steak. It's that door, this door, that door. We
Yeah.
heard the first two doors.
What was that show? Oh, door 1, door 2, door 3. You got all.
Jeopardy.
First 48. If we gonna not get it right, I'm gonna get it mad wrong.
Nah, niggas, they bugged you.
No, yeah, if I'm gonna not get it right, I'm gonna get it
like,
mad
that
wrong.
shit was like the Price is Right or something
Yeah.
like that. Like, it was like door 1, door 2, door 3. Niggas
But-
said Jeopardy and they said
First 48.
That's a show.
Niggas went mad left. Like, first
What we
48
saying
is
is
a
this.
show, yeah.
But what we're saying is this: it's just out of the three doors. Can you not see the light that is? I mean, of course, opinions. You can be like, nah, still not.
Alright, so
Out
if I had to choose one.
of those three that you know of now, it's the variant situation is that he was adopted and he was always victim of Doom. So now you retcon everything,
Never that one.
or the one that we just
Never that
presented
one.
that he just hijacked the
He
body.
better not already have been doomed. That shit, no, get that shit out. That's the one I don't want. That's the one I don't want. I ain't got.
Exactly, that's like the most likely one, but I'm gonna let you go.
I mean, the most realistic one probably.
Hell
Likely?
No, not when I say that, I say I
Man,
feel
I'm
like
saying like that.
I feel like they're really gonna go with that one.
I hope
And I don't
not.
want that because you're
I ain't gonna
retconning
lie.
everything of Iron Man.
I
It's-
guarantee
it
they're not
sucks.
doing that, bro. I guarantee.
Hang on,
they're
you're
not
really
doing that.
retconning everything
I
you know of him.
I know.
Now you
right?
take away the Endgame
I ain't
scene
gonna
when
lie,
he met
right?
his dad, because that's not your dad.
Yo, this is on camera. I'm putting this on camera, right?
You attack Bucky
If
for no
they
reason.
do that, right? If they do that,
His mom is not his mom.
I'm
That's
done.
that.
No, listen,
It takes away Civil War.
yo,
It takes away
Sluggy, I'm
everything.
telling you, if they do that, right?
You done? You gonna
I'm
jump
not
to-
doing this podcast.
you
I'm not
just-
watching Marvel movies.
You jump into DCU?
I'm not. Nah, that's it. That's it.
You still a DCU ass nigga, because your man Gunn over there, trash, probably.
Who? Gun is trash.
James, not Cameron. I'm cooking my way today. I don't know what I'm doing.
James Gunn is trash.
Chopsticks.
James
is
Gunn is
wild.
trash.
Nah, he just
You
okay.
But my son is really cooks.
He's good for what he does.
I ain't gonna. I haven't seen my son put out a bad
Project.
in how long? Nigga, that nigga be bugging
You know
out.
what it is? Because all the projects you know are the superhero projects.
I mean, they cook though.
But he got like
Fucking
now
Creature
projects.
Commandos, fucking Suicide Squad.
That nigga probably got like
He cook. He cook. Peacemaker. He cook.
he probably got like
He
Morbius
cook.
under his belt, bro. Like there's probably shit we don't know about that he
No,
is under his belt.
I know what he do under his belt. He got Peacemaker. He got Creatures Commandos, and he got Guardians. All three of them. My favorite, my bad. That's hot. But
Well, the
first
camera's
of
set up now that
yo,
you can
if-
stand up.
If y'all know, if
I
you-
set the camera up
if
now
you-
that you can
If
stand
you
up.
watch the pod, you know it's my shit. My shit is Guardians. I love Guardians. Best fucking MCU franchise to
Really?
exist.
Eh,
My personal favorite. It is my shit.
I try to take you off. Guardians never
Shit. Yeah.
Peacemaker? Yeah.
Nah. Peacemaker.
He
was-
never see Baby Drake. I can see it.
Season one?
It's only season one.
It's only season 1.
You don't know season 2's already about to come up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right then. So what we talking about?
Peace.
Huh?
The Peacemaker one is good though. Peacemaker season one
You
is
know the best part about it?
elite.
The intro.
That's
No.
why James Gunn is tough. You really don't fuck with James Gunn?
Nah, fuck with your Gun. And you know what I like about Gun the most, honestly speaking? In this community. In this community firmament, I like
Firmament.
come on.
There's the firmament.
We don't say it out loud because niggas judge us for it. We know what fraternity we land in.
I'm not part of that fraternity, bro. Like,
Yo, just lift your plane up and just leave it there.
I'm not part of
You'll
that.
get to your destination regardless.
Nigga's a
But whatever.
fuck. Nigga's a
You gotta
hippie.
propel nowhere.
He's a hippie.
But I fuck with Gunn. I like his movies. Let's start there. That's the main part, right? My son, I ain't gonna lie, as far as this superhero run is, my son cook. But I also love the fact that my son is intuitive with his that's the wrong word, but connected with his fans. Like my son, we can write mans right
On
now,
Twitter.
and my son gonna probably reply if he sees it.
No, yes.
If it stands out to him enough, he's gonna reply and be like,
That's
"You're
right.
wrong. Don't do dirt on my
this,
name."
this is how it goes.
That's
yes.
not what I'm doing. I'm doing this, and give us a spoiler too at that. Like my son is really like,
No, that's
nigga,
no. My son
you're
James
bugging,
Gunn.
nigga.
My
We're
son
not
is-
about to no.
And my son is not just think about it. My son not just
I like
a direct. He's not just a director no more. My
Because you
son's
know
a
what?
Big homie.
We don't
in
get that
DC
from no one. No director that's a big homie. We
now.
don't
He
get
never
that.
direct- Beyond it, Kevin Feige would never do that.
He's not a director.
He's not. That's neither is son no more.
Who?
I mean, he still directs movies. Yes.
Gun?
Yes.
Nah, that's exactly what he
Yes.
did for Superman.
Yes. He still directs.
That's what's fire about him
Yes.
being in the DCU.
He also directs movies, but my son is also.
Well, he got a bigger status
He's
now.
also the Kevin Feige.
But
he's the head of DC.
But my son is also
projects,
gonna be
like, all projects, all DC projects.
No, he's the Kevin Feige of DC right now.
So I'm saying,
but he's also gonna direct.
directs movies.
Yes,
that's what it is.
and write them.
Because he originally direct movies.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
and he
what's
writes,
better.
and he also writes.
That's what he got up on Kevin Feige moving forward now.
Because now I'm really in tune now.
Yeah,
now I'm really
not only am I hands on.
Now I'm putting I'm on the floor. I'm on the ground floor.
This
like,
should
I'm
be shot like this because I say so.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
You say so, and you don't know better than
Kevin
nigga
Feige
really
said, I
direct.
want to do this. Nah,
Kevin Feige, as much as you got a vision, this nigga really direct, and he probably smoke you, bro.
You just try shit on James Gunn.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Give my man his props, bro.
You just try shit on him, though.
I'm just trying to say,
I think we just try shit on him. We ain't just shit on him.
I fuck with
That's
him.
okay. We just try shit on my son.
Niggas could be wishy-washy, bro.
Nah, I respect that.
In this realm of firmament, I really fuck with.
It's my permit.
I really fuck with.
Stop
son.
saying firmament, bro. They're gonna cancel us.
No,
Dude,
we gonna get more views.
they hearing us.
Cause they gonna click and be like, nah, them niggas is like flat earthers. I said it now. Fuck you. Maybe say the R word. Earthers. We are earthers. Hard off.
He's in the
Hard R.
I am
Nah,
not,
nigga,
bro.
you told me. You was the one that said, yo, bro. How the fuck
it's
planes?
So funny, man. Like,
You said the shit with planes. How planes get to the destination if the shit, they gotta keep tilting down every time? And I was like, nah, it don't work like that.
Yeah.
But whatever. All we asking you is this. Go back to the beginning of everything.
yeah.
I'm good with it. Look, all we asking you is
This
this.
guy thinks he's so good.
Out of the three,
No, I'll tell you.
is that
So-
not the best creative standpoint?
All right, so
I think Variant is the weakest one.
I think that's the most. That gotta be
No.
the one.
That's
From
the
a
laziest
creative
one.
standpoint, it's the easiest one. From a
It's
creative
the one.
standpoint,
It's the one
laziest
that we
one.
built upon, brother. Like, what you mean? It's the one that we already built upon variants.
I know you don't like the second one the most,
That shit sucks.
but it's a little
Take
bit
that
more.
shit out my-
As a writer, it's a little bit more creative than just saying he's a variant. That's what I'm saying.
You know why? Because I guess
we
it's
can
like,
say that.
I guess because it's like.
You can write something right now, and be like,
So
it's
why
just a variant.
introduce variants, right? This is my whole thing, right? Why introduce variants?
So you need to make a Loki and a Spider-Man show.
So,
Right, there's Loki showing the
so
Spider-Man.
now,
That's all the reason why they introduce variants.
I ain't gonna lie,
We
bro.
got niggas,
He gotta be a variant, bro. It cannot be. I ain't gonna lie,
but
bro. It cannot be the same Tony Stark that we have.
but it's not.
It's
Body
not.
hijacked. Disfigured face. Doom embarrassed. Reason for mask.
The same body, son that snapped his fingers, same body.
But not the same soul.
Same body of son that snapped his fingers.
Yes, disfigured as fuck.
I would not like that. My opinion, I
What?
would
Rose
like
from the ashes like a phoenix?
that. Nah.
But not him?
It's not even him.
Somebody
It's not-
else. You watched 100. You liked when Clark was not Clark, nigga? I didn't like that.
It doesn't apply. It's not
It's
the
the same thing. Somebody else in somebody's body, but
Oh, that was a whole different concept.
Just
it's. Alright, yes.
It's
Yes.
technical.
I'm
I'm
not
not arguing that.
It's
I'm not
magic
arguing that.
versus
But I'm
technical.
just saying,
It's a whole different concept.
It's,
No, no,
it's
no.
magic versus
but it's
technology.
somebody else in
It's
somebody
the same
else's
thing.
body. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's fine, but
And you
it's
are
not-
moving
that's-
on in a whole different arc
It's
now.
not. Again, my whole thing.
Do you take that as Clark
My
moving
whole-
forward? Did you ever look at 100 like, nah, Clark did her thing that whole show? Or you separated when she wasn't Clark no more?
Nigga, that was not Clark. That was
So
what
you're
was
saying
her
what
name?
I'm
What was
asking?
Shorty's name?
I forgot.
What was Shorty's name?
I don't know, but you're saying what I'm asking though, bro. You actually confirm what I'm asking. You distinguish the two.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. But you actually got to still fuck with the actor being Clark, not.
I ain't
Clark,
spend.
though?
I ain't spend.
You want another Wells?
No, bro. I don't.
He's
That's what
just
you want.
mad that. No, he's just not okay with that they did that. So he's not letting his
I'm not
brain
gonna lie,
open
bro.
up
I'm
to
not
a
gonna
reason
lie,
why it's
bro. I'm gonna kill
possible.
105, bro.
I'm not even asking you
my
that.
Whole, my whole,
I'm just saying, is that not creative that they went the extra mile?
my whole spiel, bro, is like, I ain't gonna lie. You did as got Dr. Doom, right? Yeah, I casted Robert Downey Jr. So now it's only certain options that you have with that.
What? Present one. What's the one in your head that would like you would be okay with? You go to sleep at night.
That I'd be okay with.
That
like,
why that happened?
I'm actually not okay with no options with that. Like, cause you should never cast him as that. Again, genuinely, like.
That's what we saying here.
Yeah,
You already
so-
closed
I
off.
know.
It's a moot point to you, bro.
Yeah.
Because, like, bro, like, cause right.
But we not even, we
So
understand
now-
that about you.
all right,
we
so
saying
now-
it's not one creative more
it
than
gotta
the
be a
other.
variant. It gotta be.
That's the best
the,
one for you.
The Doom that we see.
The best cop out
the
is-
Robert Downey Jr. as Doom that we see is not.
It's just a variant.
It's not a Doom that we're gonna go from here on out. No, matter
No,
of fact,
we
fucking
see
not a
your
variant. Not a variant. Not even married.
They're just gonna recast him after.
Yes. That is the only
But
way.
we don't know that's promised, so let's like that's what I'm trying to get at with you.
I'm not fine
So
with
if they never do that, then there's nothing they can do that redeem it. That's what we get at with.
Nah.
Like,
me personally, no.
so now you can't
Is
even
that then, like,
interpret it.
So we have no
theories.
Doom. So we have no Doom.
Just
We do
fun
have
with
a
it,
Doom.
bro.
Robert Downey.
Iron Man. Like I'm
See,
not.
you're not letting yourself have fun with it though, neither.
No, because that's
you're
not.
getting,
That's not.
No, I get it, bro.
I feel like
Look,
that's
you're not wrong, bro. I get what you're
I feel
saying.
like that's. I don't think that's good, bro.
I get that, and that's.
genuinely, I don't think that's
and I
good.
hear you
That's
out,
not
bro.
like-
Honestly, genuinely, I hear you out.
Like I'm not even trying to be like
No, I hear you
a
out.
hater or
No,
like
I can see
mad,
your
like
perception
heavy,
of it.
like for me,
But
like
all
but
this
that shit
is
bad.
what we got. This is what we
right,
get.
right. At the end of the day, right?
So are you not gonna let yourself have fun with
Yes.
it?
I said I'm not. I tell you,
You're not closed up to the performance
this.
when it happens.
Listen, son, probably gonna.
But you are
fucking
closed
lamb
off to the
chops.
story.
Well, I was
of
supposed
it.
to
He's
say-
gonna have lamb.
But you're closing yourself
But
off to the
that's not-
story of it though, and I think that's
bro,
half and
I'm
half.
gonna, listen,
bro.
right? When it comes out and if it's good, whether it's not good, it's MCU, bro. I love that shit. So I'm gonna enjoy it, bro.
But you
But
are closing yourself off
that
to
was-
the
that
why. The why.
It just not have been my preference. It's not how I would have.
So there's no why that can like satisfy you, or at least okay
No,
with.
I can because it's gonna. If it's good, it's good.
No, but what
if
makes-
it's good, that's gonna like.
I think you're talking about performance though. of
No,
what he
I'm
does
talking about like
within the role.
if they just however they do it, like however they. No, I'm saying like however they.
So there is a scenario out there that can make sense to you that why he's Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, and then even the way the scenarios y'all saying, right? When I see it on screen,
It might hit
probably-
better.
Exactly.
Alright.
For me, I'm
So-
not saying.
so-
I'm not
so
saying like.
I hear you out, and honestly,
But right now, me in my head,
it just sounds like
I'm
you're
just
closed off
not.
to it.
Yeah, I'm not. No, respectfully, I don't. I prefer none of that to be the case, right?
Yeah, but it is our case.
So right, so now, right?
It just sounds like you're not with it though. But I hear what you're saying now. You're trying to say I'm not with it now,
It's not my
but
preference, bro.
it might also change my mind when it happens.
Yes, when it comes out,
Alright,
and
that's good, that's good
I'm
to
not gonna be one of those guys like, nah, ain't no way this is gonna be good because it's fucking Robert Downey Jr. is Dr. Doom. No,
You also
I'm not.
understand it might change my mind when they
Nigga,
tell it in form of
because
live
it's
action.
Robert Downey Jr. and it's Dr. Doom, brother. So it's something there. Like I said,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying earlier. Like it's something there.
But initially,
I
you'll
know-
understand that it sounded from our point of view like you were just shut off from
no,
him being that.
I'm rolling,
Yeah.
but I genuinely.
Because to us, it just sounded like you
and
don't
I-
care what
and I still-
no one presents to
No,
you.
no, I'm not like. But I am mad. I'm not like.
You just didn't rather it.
I'm mad against it.
Yeah.
But I'm not like.
They
not gonna.
they
like,
might blow
not-
your mind when it happens.
I'm
you're
not
saying.
gonna not entertain it. Like,
So
let me say
when they
that.
finally
Let me
explain
like-
it, when we go to on May 1st, May 6th, 2026, it might blow your mind. You're trying to say.
So if on both right, so if on the other side they do it however they do it, right?
How would they do it? Maybe it's
And
not none of the three. It's a fourth
Right.
one that we don't even
And
can't
it-
concept right now.
And it's not as good. Oh, let me say it right. Let's just say it's not. No, let's say do one of the three ideas that y'all did to say.
Oh, okay, and it doesn't hit as good as we anticipated when we looked
Can
at
I
it.
get some? Yo, bro. You know what? Hey, remember you did I said this, bro? Matter of fact, he's on camera. So this is
No, as friends, yes,
No,
but
it's like
I think that matters lesser than it
no.
being stapled in history and us just not liking it moving forward. right?
Yeah, fuck that.
Like, all it was like, you can make a pop for it.
I'd rather take the L if the shit is good.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, honestly, like, like even if I give you a prop, like, you was right and we was wrong, but.
At what cost?
Dude, at what cost?
At what cost?
Yeah, thank you.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm rolling, yes.
Oh, dude.
Yes.
Oh, dudes, I paid you my debt when Tony didn't die in the
No,
film or and died in Endgame. I just placed the wrong bet on the wrong movie.
wrong.
It would have been right if I would have just flipped them over.
At what cost?
Yeah.
Nigga died. Like, fucking
Died. That's it. What does it matter?
Hey, was it worth it? Was it really worth it? Like,
You got a nutcracker off of it. I held you a nutcracker, bro. For Tony Stark dying. I'd rather
Hey.
you not die and
that ass.
both of us be wrong.
That was a young crib too. We made that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just off rip when we explained the
But it was like,
theory
yeah,
to you.
nah,
It just sounded like you was fully closed off. But after
Nah,
you fully thoroughly
nah,
explaining
I get
it,
it.
I see what you're saying now. You're saying
I am.
it's hard for you to fathom it right now.
I'm hard body. Don't want to be
But
with it.
you
I
know-
don't want to be with it.
But you also understand that what you was explaining to us,
If it's good, it's good.
it
bro.
might blow your mind when it happens, and it
Nigga,
might be
I-
exactly one of the theories we're saying.
It could be the one or the three.
The
right?
one, the two, the one you hate the most,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that still might blow your mind. You're saying.
Yes. Yes.
It just sounded stupid as fuck to you.
First of all, I would hate it if it was that one. Like, I would hate it if that was the one that blew my mind.
Imagine that does the
Like,
party to you.
They make that one good. I'm like, what? Really, son? Like, really? That's what?
But
son
it's still
was,
like...
Son was Dr. Dude. Nigga was Victor Von Dude.
But
the
if they
whole
tell it
time.
good enough, you're saying that you accept it.
No, but if it's good, then I can't.
That should've-
It's good, it's good, bro.
That should've
Like,
motorboat
I'm not gonna just say because that's not the way I would have do it about it.
Don't do that. Come on, that's like that in there. Because it might waterboat you. Waterboard.
Waterboard.
He said motorboat, waterboard.
This is how
Sorry.
he said waterboat, waterboat.
So let me alright, I think we understand your perspective now. So we close it out. Because now we got first of all we got King of the Hill to do, something new.
Right.
And then we gotta get to our usual blonde ranking. So we're gonna end this one out right here. We got your perception on it. Obviously, me explaining to y'all see my perception. I think I told y'all rip. I love this the most out of every theory I heard because I didn't think of it personally, and my mind isn't working hard enough to think of some shit that they not presented to us on YouTube already. So honestly speaking, like I'm hearing shit. All right, that's cool. I don't like that one, or I like this one. But now hearing this new third one, it's only the third theory I ever heard, and I really fell in love with this one. I ain't gonna lie, I really genuinely loved it. I think from Doc's perception, my son kind of like, I wouldn't be mad at that. I don't know how much he loves it or not. That's why I want to ask you now. How do you were saying you felt about it?
No, I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, I don't love it, but like I said, I'm halfway with Blem. Like, I hate the fact that he's Dr. Doom, period, because...
You did mention that off rip when he was opposite of that. He went back on his word. But hindsight is the best vision. So, hindsight is the best vision, so I give you that enough to be like... At first I was excited. I know you were excited because someone was
I told you
back.
that. Remember, I'm like, damn, fucking Robert Downey Jr. Like,
We
and
got
I said,
some
damn. I said, then I already thought
But
about it.
months
Like,
passed and you realize...
I said, nah, it just sucks.
Yeah.
Like, I had to really, like, process that.
There's not wrong for that, honestly. Because it is the excitement of
mad
someone's back.
hyped, nigga.
He's Doom.
Remember
Wow,
that
sounds
was,
crazy.
It was like Comic Cons or
Yeah.
Disney Cons, something like that. Like,
That was in
nigga, D23, something like that. Like,
that was after we did
That shit
Halloween,
was-
right? Right after we did Halloween, or right before we
No,
did
that
it.
was before.
I know that shit was.
Because I was contemplating
damn,
being
I was
Dr.
so
Doom
So
for
it was,
Halloween.
I
'cause
thought it
of
was the end of the summer, so it was like August or
And
July.
I'm like, I just remember we did that. I was so hyped for that, and I really thought about it. Like, they decided to cast Robert Downey Jr. Our Iron Man, our only Iron Man that we know,
Let's do it.
as Dr. Doom,
Cooked. Let them explain it though.
is nothing.
Yeah, that's what we was getting earlier.
I know, I admit it to it. There's nothing that's gonna make me feel like. And again, they might do it and then be like, yeah, this is cool.
No, ain't no cool.
I might
I
back
don't need you to say cool. I need you to be like, yeah, eat my words. They cooked.
And
That should make mad sense.
Hopefully they do, right? I'm all for that. For me, like if they prove me wrong, like that I just gotta do the how you just did it. Like, feel me? Like,
You Should Know
yeah,
podcast.
nigga, but
Yo, if this was You
I
Should Know
haven't-
podcast, shout out to You Should Know podcast with the two bros.
Yeah.
You on Peyton.
Yeah. Alright.
That's a nigga that be wrong all the time.
Hell no, nigga. I'm the white dude, nigga.
I'm white dude.
No,
I'm
shut
white
up,
dude.
fuck. I see what you did. Hey, but yeah, no, nigga. Like, I don't know, son. Like, I ain't gonna lie. No. Long story short, it better not be. I don't want my Doom to be Robert Downey Jr. because you're only gonna give us Robert Downey Jr. is not gonna act for. She's not gonna do 8 movies as Dr. Doom.
Eh?
If he's gonna do 8 movies as Dr. Doom, then I'm fine with it. Matter of fact, there you go. That's what's gonna make it okay for me.
If he keeps on.
If from here,
Going into the Mutant Saga
if he is our Dr. Doom
for the next.
until he dies, but I need at least like 6 movies out, bro. Feel me? At least 6.
That's
6
the opposite of what you said earlier.
No, because I don't want. How? How's it?
You just said earlier the only way you're gonna accept it if at the end we get the real Victor Von Doom.
No, he didn't.
No. I said because.
It's on camera.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But what I was saying was, because either they keep him or you give us all. If he's not going to continue to be, I said that on camera.
Yeah.
Facts. On camera, nigga. If he not gonna continue to be,
Then give us
then just don't even give me him as Doom.
Yeah, that's already happening. So
I know.
shut out.
That's what he said. That's what I brought. So now, I said,
He at least has to
if
keep
you
being
those
Doom.
two movies.
So he has to pass that too. He can't die and then continue.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like. I'm not gonna like. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I prefer. This is fucking Victor Von Doom, man. It's also Robert Downey Jr. And he's not just Robert Downey Jr. He was just Iron Man. So that's what changes everything. Like,
That is more.
I'm tired of like. I don't wanna.
This is the first time it ever happened. You can't be tired of it.
Yeah, you're right. But like, you're right. I'm not tired of it. But it's just like I don't wanna. Nah,
You
not my
just-
son Doom, bro. Like, not my son Doom. And not my son
You might.
Iron Man. Like, I feel like you diminish Iron Man like that way too. Like, yeah, hell yeah.
You might
You diminish Iron Man that way, bro. Like, cause damn, son, this is the Iron Man we know. People, everybody
You
like,
like Clark after season 4, bro. She wasn't Clark no more, bro. It's a different person being Clark. So if you could do that, you could like Robert as somebody else.
You won't. Well, you love Wells.
Nah, you keep on with this Wells shit.
Just because you didn't watch Flash, nigga. Wells is this exactly what we talking about?
I think you saw some Wells from 100.
Nah.
That nigga name is Wells though. Bro. You're
Facts.
bugging, nigga. You talking about 100 and you
I
say
was talking about
Wells.
something from
So I was
Flash.
the nigga.
Wells from the jump wasn't who he was. He wasn't whoever who he was saying.
Doesn't
he was.
matter. There was like 100 different
That doesn't
variants
matter.
of
That is
him
the whole
on the
point.
show, though.
That is the whole point.
There was 100 different
Right.
variants. Was there not 100
It's
different
not about
variants?
the variants. It's the fact that you gave me Iron Man. You gave me Robert Downey Jr., right? As Iron Man for so many years. And then now you want to give me Dr. Doom. And it's also Robert Downey Jr. So now you have to explain to me why they look the same. Why
But you
that-
just also expressed to us that there's no way they could explain that to you.
No, I'm saying this is how I'm seeing it like right now. So now you have to explain that to me, right? This is why it's never gonna be
Satisfaction.
because you have to explain that to me. One, right?
In the way you like it.
Right?
Because they explain it, they explain it.
And now again, this is the only thing I'll give you because it might be a way that I'm not even thinking of.
All of
that they
us.
might
It may be a fourth theory. We not
they might
thinking of
fuck it up, and I'll be like, yo, you know what? Your body that, for me. But in my head right now, I don't like it. Like
That's
because you not doomed, but like yeah, for me, like you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like I know I'm probably I don't think I'm going back and forth. I feel like I'm very sturdy in what I'm saying. Like
it. Yeah,
but,
that's what you say.
but, you know what I'm saying. I might have a little smack, but yeah.
So y'all already here. We gave our perspectives on a new percentage theory of how Robert Downey Jr. could be Doom. You heard how he liked it. You heard how he liked it, not liked it, and you heard how I loved it.
That's it.
So,
That's it.
but that's the sum of it.
Yeah.
How he liked it, how you not
Yeah,
like
like-
it, how I love
yeah,
it. That's that. So let us know in the comment section if the new theory I presented is something you could get jiggy with, or you be like, nah, I'm on his side. I don't fuck with none of that. That shit is stupid to me. You're not wrong for that. Honestly speaking, none of that shit is cemented, and even if it was, you entitled to your opinion. So great. We are the Assemblers. I am Sluggy.
Ramo.
That.
And so next time, assemble time.